6, we're talking about superlative. You can make superlative adjective that it comes from adjective. You have to know about adjectives. Actually, adjective is a word that you can describe someone or describe something. For example, when you want to describe this marker, you can say it is black. Black is adjective. It is good. Good is adjective. I'm describing this marker, or describe your mother, father, someone else. If you want to describe that girl, you say she's beautiful. Beautiful is adjective, yes? But now in this lesson, that is lesson 6, we're talking about superlative. In previous lesson, lesson 5, yes? We've talked about comparative adjective. In comparative adjective, we're talking about the differences between two things or two people. But in superlative adjectives, we're talking about more than two. For example, 3 things when you want to compare them and use superlative adjective. Just like comparative adjective, we have one. If your adjective has one syllable, if your adjective has 2 syllables and ending y, 2 syllables, not ending y, or more than, or more, 3, 4, 5 syllables. For example, 1 syllable. You have to say an adjective that has just 1 syllable. So first we say a word, an adjective like, you can say, for example, nice. Just has 1 syllable. Nice. I is vowel sound, just 1 vowel sound and just one syllable. Okay? So it has 1 syllable. If you want to make superlative adjective for this one, you say, we're talking about 3 things. So it's add est, est at the end of your adjective. But here we have e, just add st. Nicest, nicest. Or you can say the nicest. Okay? For 1 syllable, just add est. Okay, for 2 syllables, something like, for example, busy or noisy. For example, busy. Busy is adjective with y ending. When you want to make superlative adjective between 3 things or 14 things, you have to remove y and instead of that put I and est. The busiest, okay, or the noisiest. If you have just y ending and that it has 2 syllables, you see b, z, 2 syllables, okay. More than 2 syllables without y ending, or more than 2 syllables, for example, 3 syllables, 4 syllables. Like expensive. Expensive. For example, you say that computer is expensive. The brand of that computer is Apple, so it's very expensive. Expensive is adjective. You describe that laptop. If you have, for example, 3 laptops, Apple, Samsung, and Lenovo, so you want to compare them and you want to say which one is very expensive and actually more than that. You want to compare 3 things and 3 models, so you can say the most expensive. The most expensive. If you see here, we have 3 syllables. Okay, so you have to write the most expensive. Here just add Y, EST, the busiest, and here just add EST because we have just one syllable. Nicest, the nicest. Okay, now we have some irregular adjectives like good, like bad, like for. They are irregular adjectives. Why? Irregular means something is not normal like this, that you can add EST or IEST or the most. No, it's going to change completely. So superlative adjective for good is the best. Superlative adjective for bad, the worst. Superlative adjective for far is the farthest. T-H-E-S-T. Thest. Farthest. Farthest. So you have to memorize the superlative adjective for these vocabularies or the other adjectives that are irregular, and you have to memorize the superlative of them. Actually, you can. We want to make a sentence. Okay, let me show you. When you want to compare three things, for example, here we have if you want to compare three things or four things, for example, I say, for example, four things like Adidas, like you have to start with capital A because it's a name of that brand. We have New Balance, okay, Nike. Okay, we have three brands of shoes, for example. And my opinion is New Balance, we have very, very good. It's very, very good, okay? This one is good and Adidas is good. But New Balance is very, very good. Okay? Now you can use superlative adjective in your sentence. Superlative adjective. So I can say new. Very easy. You can make a sentence. New Balance is the best. Okay, the best here is superlative adjective. Or the other superlative adjective, for example, I can use the most expensive. I can say, for example, for Adidas, you can say Adidas brand is the most expensive. If I want to compare three brands about the money you have to pay, about the quality that I told you, the best, okay? Yes, that's it.